Okay, so let's continue with the grammar. Okay, this is my favorite part, the grammar. Okay, so in this part, okay, we have two common clauses introduced with which. A common clause introduced with which is a dependent adjective clause that modifies or comments on an entirely independent clause, not just one individual word or phrase. So I say, I dropped my friend's phone into the toilet, which was incredibly embarrassing. Ian lied about why he arrived late, which made him feel guilty. Okay, so we are speaking about something that happened, okay, introducing the clause with which. Common clauses are non-restrictive, that is, they provide additional information that is not essential to the meaning of the independent clause. Use a comma before a common clause and after the clause if something else follows. They blamed me for causing the accident, which I think was totally unfair, and I told them so. An independent clause is a complete sentence. It contains a subject and a verb and expresses a complete thought. He broke his sister's camera. A dependent clause is not a complete sentence. It is introduced by a relative pronoun of a subordinating conjunction that connects it to an independent clause. So he broke her camera, which made him feel terrible. He broke her camera because he was careless. He breaks her camera, he should replace it. In writing, don't use dependent clause alone. For example, a sentence fragment, which is incorrect in writing. So we say, he broke her camera, okay, he should replace it. Okay, don't write this. He broke her camera, which made him feel terrible. Or if he breaks her camera, he should replace it. Okay, don't do it this way because it's incorrect in writing. Be careful. Don't use that in place of which in a common clause, okay? Don't add a subject. So we say here, say, she always borrows my tablet when I need it, which really bugs me. I cannot say that really bugs me or which it really bugs me, right? Do not add another subject here. Okay, do you get the idea? Right, so now we're going to do exercise related with this. And the piece of homework is going to be about this. So we say, combine the two independent clauses. So we have here two independent clauses, and you have to convert one to a dependent comments clause. So we say, Mona never returned the book I lent her. It really bothers me. So Mona never returned the book I lent her, which really bothers me. So let's see number one. It says, Maggie insists on paying for the tickets I gave her. It's just not necessary. So how do you say, Maggie insists on paying for the tickets I gave her, which is just not necessary. Repairing Don's tablet will cost an arm and a leg, which is totally ridiculous. I offered to pay the bill, which it was the right thing to do in my opinion. Jonah tried to pass a car in no passing zone, which was really dangerous. Colleen is going to replace your headphones, which I think is very thoughtful of her. Okay? Thoughtful, that she thinks in a proper way. Right? Good. So the homework is going to be about this, right? It's not difficult, okay? It's kind of confusing, but not difficult, okay? If you want to know more about this part of grammar, you just have to let me know. If not, you can also look it up in somewhere on internet. Okay, there is plenty of information about this. Okay, so we are almost done with the course. This is lesson number 5. Okay, we still have lesson number 6, and then we're going to move on into a test. Okay, great.